What's up? What's up? What's up? How y'all doing tonight? What's up, tribe? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? So first and foremost, I want to thank everybody for being here. We just hanging out, having a little bit of fun tonight. I think I got a few people with me. We gonna venture off the porch and hope. I ain't even text Mother and tell Mother we coming off the porch. So hopefully Mother is somewhere playing bingo and ain't paying us no mind and don't know that we, that we're gonna take a little walk around the block without permission. But let me see who coming with me. Let's see who coming with me. What's up, David? Hey, Simone. Simone Moore, Simone T. What's up, little sis Danny? Danielle, you know what, Danny? I thought about texting you today and I forgot as fast as I thought about it. What up, Abby? Big sister in the house. Hey, sisters in common. All right. Let's see who else. Hey, Mr. Credentialed. How you doing, baby? Yana. I got it. Sassy Queen, what's up? Who else is coming with us? Let me see. Oh, we picked up our kissing cousin. Hey. Cousin coming with us on our little walk around the block. Okay. Somebody's missing. Who?
Somebody is missing.
Who gonna go with us? Who coming? Abby, you're gonna have to be responsible for JG coming off the porch.
Oh.
We in trouble then. Okay, good.
All right, you got control over JG? Because
Sure.
You know how JG
got mind control. He be quiet and not leave, and then he be talking again.
What up,
so basically, I've been relegated to being last to come out, right? Y'all just gonna throw me away for a pretty face, right? That's fine. I'm on video off the whole night. Just
don't do that.
She just put you next to Captivating Christian. I understand.
I put you
big sister on top, little brothers on the bottom.
Right. I put you next to Captivating Christian.
You ain't fooling nobody. You ain't fooling nobody. Okay. Y'all throw me out with the bathwater because y'all see a pretty face. Mind you, I'm gonna keep it cute and I'm gonna keep myself off.
Hey, Miguel, how you doing? Hey, Carolyn.
Hey, everyone. Hey,
Joanne. El Teddy, come on back on the screen, boo.
Y'all forget about little El Teddy, but mind you,
nobody could ever
forget
about.
How could we ever forget about you, El Teddy?
You are
unforgettable. Where's your book of darkness?
Where is that daggone look?
And the whiteboard. We're gonna need all the accoutrements on this evening.
And then Captivated Christian for you to encourage these people and egg them on. We're so much better than this.
First of all, who encouraged? What did I encourage exactly? I'm sorry.
Joanne. That's right, the bad child.
It's okay. Joanne, I don't really need a ponytail holder.
Are we good?
The bun just makes itself.
He said the bad child, El Teddy, is in the house.
El Teddy, don't let them talk bad. You're not bad. Well, you're incorrigible, is what that is.
I just tried to my other little brother who always be kicking us to the curb. He probably sleep. He went to the gym earlier.
He went to the gym and he done took a shower. And he said, I got about 15 minutes for the live start. He in a coma right now.
If we're going to get a text at 3 a.m. talking about something, I'm sorry, y'all. Well, so this is what had happened. Earlier.
While you over there going through all of that, I'm not going to let y'all take me off task. I'll be over here reading.
I told you. Y'all,
he done pulled out the
kind of energy.
He done pulled out the book, so y'all already know. When
I'm not off the porch. I am on the porch reading my book of darkness. Not being bothered with what y'all got going on. Oh no.
But this is what had happened, though, El Teddy. You got to help out with the story. So
what?
The first person that came off the porch was El Teddy.
Me?
Yeah.
You were first. You said tag. You were first.
You were first.
Let the record reflect.
But y'all gonna bring me on last though. But y'all gonna.
Oh shit! Here we go.
There we go. And then
we went from least likely to jump off the porch to most likely to jump off the porch. Because she brought me on first.
Seen that, Carolyn. I'm gonna have to go look that up. Oh my gosh. Then I politely asked this person.
I've seen it. It's on that. It's Amazon Prime. I saw it on Amazon Prime.
I'm gonna have to check it out. Then I politely asked this person to leave my chat. That's what I did.
Oh, so we lying now. Okay, all right. That's what we're gonna do. All right.
That's how I remember it happening.
That's your recollection of
that's my recollection.
The events. Okay.
Then our other little brother came off the porch earlier this week and drugged said person. Now, normally, I don't lower myself to people who cannot do a sentence where you can have subject-verb agreement on a regular basis. Normally, I don't lower myself to address these people. But this person threatened me earlier this week.
I'm sorry, excuse me?
Say what?
Yeah.
What?
Threatened me earlier this week and said, I better keep my name out their mouth. And then put, or they coming for me.
I will hit that nigga so hard his eyes turn straight. What the fuck do you mean?
Big girl. So you know the first thing that's going to come out of his mouth is that I'm fat. So let's go ahead and get that out the way. Wiley, I'm fat. Yeah. But I'm still cute. I mean, I probably still get more dick than you.
Well.
Why El Teddy go dark? El Teddy come back.
I'm not doing this with y'all. I am comfortably on the porch, being drugged off the porch with you people. I am the nice one. I am the one that keeps it together, keeps it orderly, keeps the gates closed. I keep the gates closed. And you people do triple sow cows, somersaults, vaults, and all kinds of other stuff off of the damn porch. And my monkey ass have to go screaming in the house to mother to come get y'all. And then while I'm screaming in the house, mother is in the middle of the street, in the middle of the melee with y'all. And I'm over here wondering why I'm the only one on the porch reading my wonderful book of darkness. All I'm trying to do is get some reading done. That's all. And you people have all y'all carrying on going on. I'll be over here having a drink and reading.
So then
there was a lot of neck action over there, Captivating Christian. You know, we'll talk about this later on the after show. I got some neck action for you.
I don't know. Okay. Well, bless God. All right. Well.
I mean, no comment. So yeah, so my thing was I feel like okay, I don't even want to know.
It's foolish.
Somebody in the chat said, at least I'm still allowed in libraries.
Yeah. All of them.
Right, all of them.
I trying to figure out what the book did to you in the first place for you to go. Okay, we're not even. What did the book do to you?
Big words.
I try not to come off the porch because I'm not good at this reading thing. I don't have care for it. I listen. I just have to make observations that as they come. I don't be trying to read and shade the people. You know. Child. I'm sorry. You were in the middle of explaining how we got here. I was minding
my business. See, this is what had happened earlier in the week. Wiley and invited James to come onto his show to do a book review. And he said, I still haven't heard from James yet in reference to my invitation. So all I said was, it's a no from James. Because if you're waiting for him to respond to you, that's never going to happen. So I was just trying to help you out. And for my trouble, I was threatened. So yeah, El Teddy. No, I honestly, like I said, normally people who cannot form a sentence with proper punctuation, proper verb tense, proper subject agreement, usually are not people that I even entertain as far as going to come off the porch and come after. But I felt like I just wanted to know what he gonna say if I put his name in my mouth. So I just want to know what you gonna say about me, Wiley.
Well, I mean, let's just be honest. He made a video that I researched.
And I've been nice to you. Okay.
He said that
who he been nice to?
He said he been nice to me.
Oh.
Fuck that nigga. There ain't nobody got time for that bullshit.
Listen.
I'm just saying.
Let me help you out with, because he responded to a video that I made for him.
Hey, lady.
And I finally got around to watching it.
Okay.
And Wiley, my response to that video is the same response that the doctor had some 28 years ago when your mother stumbled into that ER and 30 seconds later farted you out on the floor because we know she have no medical insurance at all. So my response to your video is the same response that the doctor gave to your mother after she plopped you out. The delivery was okay. The contents were pretty crappy. And somebody got to come and clean all this shit up afterwards. And so that's just basically my response to your video.
Well, okay.
Oh, my.
Listen.
So, and yes, thank you, my little sister Danielle. Danielle brings up a good point. Wiley has informed us that he has quit his minimum wage job wiping asses.
Well, did you not get the memo? Wait a minute, really, B. Did you not know? We all work for Wiley. Listen.
We work for Wiley?
Listen.
I work for Wiley?
Listen. Half of every dollar we earn goes to some federally funded program that undoubtedly the whole Wiley family, has. And so he's on the YouTube streets with the same enthusiasm every video, trying to earn his paycheck, because obviously we work for him. I'm trying to tell you, we work for him. So I mean, I ain't mad at him. Go ahead and do what you do. Just telling you, we work for him, honey.
See, I can't.
No, what we can't do is we can't listen. Do I need to?
The same dude that's been online all day today.
Are we doing this again?
This is the same one that was online all day today looking for his daddy. Is this the same one?
Listen, he should, unless his daddy name is Fleet, that's the only thing he need to be looking for right now. This is what you need to be. Your daddy name is Fleet. And he always wears green and white, honey. Green and white. Oh. Baby, look for him in that green and white sickening outfit. And he got an orange hat on. Baby, your daddy has on a green and white outfit with an orange hat on. His name is Fleet. Listen, I got to spread it out a little wider so you can see your daddy name. If you need a paternity test, this is your paternity test right here, live on screen. Call me Maury. According to the paternity test, Fleet, you are the father. I'm just telling you what I know.
Well, Teddy, and because we are fully transparent in this chat. I don't just block people that say things we don't like. I just thought I would read a comment to you and let you address it since we all here. L. Teddy, you read and shade people. You throw your proverbial rock and then hide your hand. When someone points it out, you get mad and play victim. It's as tired as you are. Let me hit. Respond?
I've never hidden my hand. When and if I throw shade at somebody, I expect them to throw some back. I don't hide my hand. I'm very transparent about it. Now, if I don't throw none at you, like I ain't throw none at Wiley before he called himself ceremoniously coming at me, then I will come right back. Child, whoever that is, you can call me as tired as you want to. I am very awake. I feel good. And if you want some of this smoke, you can get some too. It's nothing. I am equal opportunity.
And I'm not understanding to throw your rock and hide your hand, because again, that's why you didn't respond to ZT. That's why you didn't respond to Chopper. That's why you didn't respond to these other people who came for you, because you were like, well, I threw the shade at them first, and all they did was respond. So it is what it is. So I'm not understanding what that means by throw a rock and hide your hand. But you,
because I ain't never heard nothing.
What it is.
When you ever know me to hide my hand and be quiet and say, "Oh, I ain't say that. Oh, my bad."
That's what I said. So
no, because what you go do is repeat it and then add something else on top of it.
Yeah, you entitled to your opinion. It is what it is. It is what it is. It is what
but
it is.
Do tell. Who is this person, Ali or whatever? Do tell, please. Expound.
I would love to know when he hit his hand. Please share with us.
Because I'm right here. And let me see, because the Book of Darkness, hold on, let me get to that chapter. According to the Book of Darkness, I'm on page 1705, 1705. Mm-hmm. I don't see that in here. I don't see that in here. Not on this page, right?
Not on that page.
It's not on page 1705. Hold on, let me.
You tried it.
Let me try on page 2277. And that chapter is titled ABC. A bitch can't, and it ain't in that chapter either. I'm just saying. Let me know where it's at now. Let me know where it's at, please, girl, please.
But we appreciate your comment. So yeah, I just feel like for me. I mean, ain't nobody mad over here. Ain't nobody mad. We just having fun. We just having a good time.
I am here to serve the people.
Hey,
I am here to serve the people. And I saw that young man pouring his heart out today. I mean, he was pouring out his heart, and every empathetic bone in my body sought to, give back to him and help him in his cause. Help him. And baby, we done found the daddy. The daddy I told you is here. We have found the daddy. I found him over there. He was at CVS. He had on green and white and this bright ass orange hat. And baby, he is listen. I found him for you. Ain't no need to go on Maury. Fleet, you are the father.
Fleetwood Mac?
No, Fleetwood.
Somebody said Fleetwood Coupe de Ville.
My mom had high dreams. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Richard, how you doing? Miss Cynthia, Miss Academy. I already said Miss Academy. How y'all doing? Anybody that I missed, I apologize. How's everybody doing? Welcome. We're just having a good time, y'all. We ain't talking about nothing. We just shooting the shit. Hey, Tasmanian.
But that young man said you need to be afraid for your safety. That's what he said. That's what he said. I dare you to say something.
I saw that
young man said he dare you to say something.
He said your safety?
He said be afraid for your safety. Is that what he said?
He didn't say.
No, he didn't say be afraid of my safety.
Oh, okay.
I sent it to you, El Teddy. I sent what he said. Hold on. I should have posted it up here so everybody could see what he said. Hold on. Let me see, because I probably deleted it because it's not that important. I have better things to save in my phone. Hold on. Here it is right here. Oh, no. Here it is right here. I still have it. It says, I said, what he posted was, thanks to my review, people went out and purchased, not purchased ED, but just purchased. Timothy Blaine book and Spill It Boy book.
Listen, you got to know that letter D is stuck on his phone because, baby, he's looking for D all the time. So that letter D is stuck on his phone.
So I'm gonna just do like his left eye and look off in the opposite direction. Because I can't. It's too much.
So then I'm gonna finish reading what he said. It said both men both men has been invited to my show.
He was describing himself has been. I'm sorry, I'm commentating along the way, honey.
No problem. No period, comma, semicolon, nothing. I'm just waiting on a response. Okay. So I responded because I know what the answer is. I took the liberty to let him know it's a no from Spill It Boy. You know what he always saying to James? It was a no from RuPaul. RuPaul said no. It's a no. I'm just letting him know it's a no.
It's a no from James, dog. It's a no.
It's a no, dog. So then his response to me was, the Wiley Show replied to you. Really be, sis. I've been nice. Next time you say something to me, I will address you, big girl.
Because he said no.
Because he said no.
Yeah, because I thought I didn't think that was bad. I didn't think
he's still mad because you cussed him out and threw him out the chat. That's what that is. That ain't got nothing to do with
that. What it is? Because I put him in the
chat. That young man is mad because he keep passing by the aisle where his daddy at, and he been looking for his daddy. Everybody trying to help him find his daddy because his daddy will help him with his issues that he got going on. But he don't want to find his dad. He ain't truly looking for him.
And my thing is this. So somebody in the chat, and you're right. Somebody said that he's manic. He is. I really believe that. Like, all jokes aside, the man is manic. He's either off of his meds or his meds are no longer working. And
no. I think you got it the opposite way. That young man took too many of them. That young man took too many of them doggone meds, and I don't think he done blinked in the last 108 hours. He has not blinked in the last 108 hours. He done took too many of them, and he might be ODing on them. I'm telling you what I know right now. You notice them corners of the mouth done started to like foam up and stuff like that. Baby, that young man, no, he ain't without them. He done took too many. He done forgot how many he done taken. Baby, Jesus be a Xanax or something for him. Baby, that young man needs to go to sleep.
Well,
he ain't
right.
108 hours.
I swear, I really would like to know how much sleep he's gotten in the last 2 weeks, because he ain't getting no sleep. See, so Shawnetta said, so basically you answered the door and said your mother wasn't home and got cussed out for it. Pretty much. That's what went down. Yeah. That's all I said.
What he didn't know was when he turned around to leave, the rest of the siblings were waiting for him.
Like what you said, nigga?
We ain't even got to go off the porch. You will get beat on the porch because I told you when we sit on the porch, there are sniper rifles and there are all kinds of assorted weaponry to take you out. I prefer the shotgun.
Well, here's the thing, and I was saying this to El Teddy earlier this week when we were speaking upon this, and I said, he said El Teddy's a fake teacher, that El Teddy, hey, Classic Coco, that El Teddy is really just a janitor that sweeps up the classrooms afterwards, and so he's not really a real teacher. He pretends to be a teacher because he listens and he observes the classrooms while he's cleaning them, and until El Teddy...
I'm giving you Matt Damon tease, okay?
Right. That's some what was that?
The name of that movie.
What was the movie called? I forgot the name of the damn movie. Anyway,
Williams.
Good Will Hunting.
Yes.
Good Will Hunting with Ben Affleck and Matt Damon.
Exactly. And so I said to El Teddy, now El Teddy, as educators that we both are, because he wants El Teddy to post his credentials. So before we get to that, which is never going to happen. Which is never going to happen.
Post about what?
So here's the thing. So we both know that when you are an educator, because he has admitted that he was in special ed. So I'm going by what he's told us that he was.
Admit, child. Does the son admit that it's hot?
Wait a minute. So he said that he was in special ed while he was in school. Okay.
Okay.
And We know that. There's no question mark. And clearly the Chicago public school system failed you even in that regard. But my question to you is this. Now, there are different levels to special education. Were you on the track where you were still able to get a high school diploma?
Or that certificate of attendance?
Or were you on the track where you just got a certificate of attendance? See, some people, they just put you in a room all day, hope you don't bother nobody, hope you don't eat too much glue. And
you see with all them scars on his head, he was one of them helmet kids. Y'all see how many scars he got on his head? Baby, he was one of them helmet kids.
You know, you get a certificate at the end of 4 years that says, thank you for showing up every day.
I attended high school, and he sure attended it, honey. Hey, baby.
So, I mean, post your high school diploma, bruh. Since you want people to post stuff, post your high school diploma. I would be curious to know what high school gave you a diploma when you are posting sentences such as purchase without an ED on it. I'm just saying.
I told you he did press the D, but he been looking for the D so hard. He been typing it so hard looking for the D. That junk don't work no more on his phone now. Come on now, work with him now.
So let's go through some of the top hits. Okay. The reason why I want to know who is my father, is that a sentence, English teacher? Yes or no?
Come again.
The reason why I want to know who is my father.
No, that's not. I said that may be a clause, but it would not, qualify.
Okay.
Sentence.
The Wiley Show respond once again. No ED, no S. The Wiley Show respond to Jay Wilson and Rita. There's something wrong in that sentence. English teacher, something.
Yeah, the conjugation of the verb did not happen. There was he did not conjugate the verb properly. So yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Okay. Marquita, the cross-eyed diva, is back. Let's address all Wiley naysayers.
There's a dangling participle somewhere in that sentence that I just want to clean up. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Somewhere in there.
Okay. Let's see here. Happy birthday to Wiley. Now, happy birthday is all one word. There's no space. There's no capital. Happy birthday to Wiley.
No, don't do that. Now, you're being insensitive and you are being mean to someone. Now, you know that young man, it was separated in his eyes. Now, it was separated in his eyes. And when it got typed in, it just, for the rest of us normally sighted people, it was all together. Now, don't do that. Now, you're being, as an educator, you, my darling, are being very insensitive. Now, you know he had a 504 and an IEP. Don't do that. It was separated for him.
Probably did.
It was separated for him. Now, don't do that. Y'all see, I had to spell his, now for him, his daddy name in this regard is together. See, that's why we got to separate so he can see his daddy name. Daddy. Now you are horrible. Y'all are horrible. I have not chuckled. I have not broken a smile at all because
I will say this. Damn it, it's funny.
I care so much about those who are challenged.
It's funny, challenge and all. It's funny.
I do too, and honestly, that's why I really have been leaving Wiley alone because I said the man has issues. He got problems, Because let me tell. Look, I understand Wiley. I understand because I got a lazy eye.
Oh, you understand him? Please speak his language for me because I am.
I have a lazy eye too. So I felt like, we had something in common. You know what I'm saying? But see, Oh. Ronnie,
Okay.
is that you?
Y'all are silly. Y'all are silly.
So I understand. You know what I'm saying? Now that lazy eye is not what had you in special ed. That ain't what had you in
I'm
special
telling you, he was a helmet kid. Look at all those scars on his forehead and stuff like that. He was one of them kids that had to wear the helmet because, baby, he was one of those getting concussed.
Can you please?
Trying to tell y'all, he was a helmet kid. Y'all are horrible. Y'all over here laughing. Y'all are over here cackling at this young man. And that young man is doing the best he can. Listen, Wiley is the special education Bill Gates. Listen, let me tell you, in his classroom full of kids that grew up with him in that one classroom that they was with together from kindergarten through 12th grade, baby, he is the Bill Gates. Baby, he is the Bill Gates, okay? He has mastered all 27 of his personalities, okay? Now, he haven't mastered all of the letters of the alphabet yet, but that's a whole different ballgame. We take it in steps and pieces, okay? Pieces. I'm telling you.
Okay, I'm just saying. All right, this is the last one. This is the last one, El Teddy.
Y'all clowning over here.
Should all bipolar take their medication with a question mark? Break that one for me now. Break it down for me.
But bipolar is an adjective. Mm-hmm. And by him saying that, he's trying to make that adjective a noun, which would make it the subject. And I don't know in this case that he was speaking of bipolar as a subject as opposed to speaking about it as an adjective, which means that there's a misplaced modifier here. This is not a dangling participle. This is a misplaced modifier.
Misplaced modifier. Okay. So how many English classrooms did you have to clean up to be able to answer that?
I told y'all from the beginning that this mess needed to be cleaned up when I watched this video. I told you the delivery was okay. The content was pretty crappy and shitty.
Oh, shit.
And that there was a cleanup that would need to happen afterwards. I'm just telling you.
Hey, boo!
Hey.
What up, Jaden?
Hey, bro.
Now I can't get read by El Teddy.
Because you know I was going to read you down.
That must be.
You know I was going to read you down.
Yeah, he was going to let me have it. It's okay, y'all.
Oh, look
what are we doing?
Showing off to have to look at you. That Bob trim, and he is showing it off. I ain't mad at you now.
Okay.
Got that Bob trim.
Fresh off the gym, got a fresh haircut. Okay, I
see
you.
Fresh off the little push-ups. I knew. Yeah. Come on now. Hercules.
You know, in case I don't know, Jaden is always late because Jaden he spends the most time in hair and makeup than the rest of us.
You would think it would be me, right?
Right.
But I'm always the first one here on time.
Right.
Ready.
Yes, that's right. Abby always the first one.
No, she's
not.
Who
are we dragging?
No, she's not.
Who are we dragging? The person that you came off the porch for earlier this week. The person.
Don't try to act like you ain't been dragging people this week.
Okay, don't act like you didn't go off video earlier this week.
Jaded, you were so determined you went live 3 times in a row.
Right.
The drag was appropriate.
Right. My computer will not let me be great, but I am coming back, bitch.
And we appreciate it. Let me just say that.
To continue.
Listen, Jaden.
Say is that I am an advocate for men wearing undergarments that support them in the way that they need to be supported.
Oh no!
Oh,
listen, so, Jaden, you're just as horrible as these people. I have been over here calm. I have not laughed at that young man. I have not picked at that young man. All I have done was dissect some grammar. I've made a couple observances and observations, and these people are making a spectacle of this whole man's existence. And I just don't know what to say. I listen, bro, do not engage the hostiles above us, okay? Because they are hostiles. They are going in on that young man. And I'm just sitting over here reading my book of darkness because I don't have that kind of time. What energy?
Typically, when I think of young people, I think of young adolescents, and I think that once you get close to 30, you're an adult. And in that case, I use that term loosely, kind of like how their bosom is. You know what I'm saying? I think that, maybe some male spanks would be appropriate because they are sorely lacking support. You get what I'm saying? That's what I think.
See, when you do clownery, sometimes it comes back.
It comes back. Got them things flopping around for the whole sector to see.
I'm not here for this. I'm not here for this.
So instead of saying that person's name, we just want to say calm the keys. Yeah.
As an educator, I am here to offer help and support to those touched by God. And y'all are over here reading down. I'm not here for this.
Who's reading?
What'd I just do? Oh shit.
Oh
Lord, what you did?
I don't know, but I'm back. We good? Where Jada? I didn't do that. I'm about to say.
I thought you did.
I think Jada.
I thought she did that too. I was like, yeah, you did that.
No, I had some popcorn in my 9 teeth. I had to clear that out. But I mean, I've said what I've said a couple of times, and I mean, you state the obvious, and I mean, people say that he's trash. And I mean, they're the obvious reads, the low hanging fruit, and
right.
It's just it is disconcerting because someone likes to come at people with poor grammar. You know what I'm saying? And I just don't understand, and I just don't. I don't get it. You get what I mean? Like, yeah, I just don't get it.
He's the type of person that may think that his family doesn't associate with him because of maybe his lifestyle choices. They don't associate with him because of his life, okay?
Yeah, it's not his lifestyle choices.
Mm-hmm. It's just because of who he is.
Yeah, you're wrong.
I'm just saying. I'm not even reading Danielle because at this point, Danielle is turning into Mariah Whitney in my chat. Where at a certain point, you just have to stop reading because I'm not doing this with you, Danielle. Do your boobs hang low? Mm-hmm. Do they wobble to the floor? Mm-hmm. I'm just reading. I'm just reading.
No, they're not floppy. They're nice A cups. They they jiggle.
Danielle says we all have crosses to bear, but don't throw stones if you don't want to get hit back. The problem is he's been hit too many times. That young man looked like he done been stoned and it didn't take, okay? You know how they tried to kill you and they tried to stone you to death and it just didn't take? And now you have all of these indentations all over your body. You have broken body parts all over everywhere. I told you he's God's science experiment, just a collection of body parts. That's his nickname, body parts. Body parts, just a collection of just shit every damn well. Just
Didn't
shit.
they try to shoot at the blob and you really couldn't kill the blob? It just kind of expanded. Remember the blob?
That's true.
Oh, Jaded, have you not? Mm-hmm. We have found his father all day long. He's been saying he's gotten closer and closer to finding his father. And we found his father. His father had on this sickly, his father was at CVS with a sickly green and white outfit and this bright orange hat.
I'm not going to read. I'm just going to read the young man. I'm not going to do an extended read. You know what I'm saying? I won't be doing an extended read. My talents and effort will be focused upon.
I noticed you keep saying I noticed that you purposely keep saying I. You're a horrible person. You're a horrible person.
I concur. I agree. I do not think you are lying. I am glad to be here.
That's why we missed Jada. That's why we missed you, boo.
I
right there.
Listen,
Oh
you know what I keep hearing in my head? That scene from Lean On Me when Miss Levias went off on Joe Clark and she said, it is always I.
Well, some of the kids think the song is a little boring.
Right. I appropriately got on my Move Expeditiously shirt from Joe Clark. Appropriately. It is always I.
Why one of my administrators be walking around with a megaphone?
Really?
Y'all are horrible people.
You better get
Y'all
it.
are horrible people.
You better get it. I mean, I don't have a whole lot to say. Because like I said, I normally don't address people that can't even form a proper sentence to talk to me. I mean, you can't read me if you can't even read. So I cannot.
Maybe that woman is still learning phonemic awareness. Can we say phonemic awareness is where that young man is at? Phonemic awareness. He's still at that stage.
Awareness. That sounds like a whole show.
That's the first step in reading phonemic awareness, and he's still there.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, and here's the thing. All right, let's be serious for a minute.
How?
Being serious for a minute. He's not dumb. He's not dumb. He's not dumb. Now
he makes poor decisions.
I agree. Poor decision making.
And his comprehension is not the greatest.
And we've already addressed the grammar being an issue. You know, spelling not that great either. His lack of undergarment support seems to be an issue.
A good girl never hurt anybody.
I get it.
I'm just speaking from experience, as I know.
You gotta have the right undergarments. You gotta have the support. You gotta have the right support.
Hashtag Lexi. I get it. Yes.
Hashtag Spanx. What's up, Rain? How you doing, baby?
But I heard that he tried to come for you, Really B, and he was calling L Teddy a janitor or something, or
yes,
allegedly
Teddy is a janitor. He's not he's a fake teacher.
Okay.
He's a janitor who, first of all, he said that L Teddy L Teddy not a college professor. I don't remember, and that's not I know that L Teddy has done adjunct professor positions. That's not my point. My point is I don't remember L Teddy ever saying he was a college professor. Did y'all ever hear him say anything about being?
This is where the comprehension portion.
That's the comprehension. Yeah,
that's where that.
So he said that L Teddy's not a real college professor. That he's fake, and that he's just a janitor that cleans up the class.
But this is the comedian that can't get over 10,000 subscribers.
And
Armand did.
But he been on YouTube for what, 10 years? He been on YouTube longer than James, and James has 63,000 subscribers.
He's been on longer than Armand.
He's been online longer than he's been on since the Scorpion Kevin Scorpion show, and they have 100,000.
They have 100K.
Listen. If you believe him, I was around during that time. I was there. I've got the stories to tell. He wasn't. But be that as it may, if he'd been around 10 years or 10 minutes, nobody wants to look at you. This is visual. YouTube is visual. This ain't radio. Now, baby, if he would be sickening on the radio, honey, but we have to look at you. And baby, you over there being a giant squid over there, okay, is not what people want to look at, okay? That's not what people want to look at. We have to look at you. That's something that I say to some of my slow kids in class. I tell them, hey, boo, what you may want to do is never open your mouth up again in my class again, because then you force us to look at you and pay attention to you. And now we have to revel in everything that the good Lord gave you or did not give you. And nobody wants to see that. So if you're expecting him to get over 10,000 subscribers, baby, these will be people who will be ogling at the train wreck that's going on over there. That's the only reason. It will be to ogle at the train wreck going on over there.
But people ogle. He get a lot of people in his chat.
No, and then that's the thing. Like, there's a consistency within his niche for what he does. He gets it's a consistent
People
pull.
love the train wreck. Why do you think NASCAR is so popular? People don't go to NASCAR just to watch them going around in circles. They go to NASCAR with the hopes of seeing a car crash. And he is the proverbial NASCAR. People are going there for the car crash that they are hoping and praying that happens. And what happens is people realize that the car crash isn't one singular event. It is the continuancy of his whole existence. That is the car crash.
Simone is cracking me up in this chat too. Simone, you are cracking me up. Yeah, I mean, you know, at the end of the day, y'all, like for me, it's all fun and games. Like I don't care because I'm gonna go back to doing my content. Like I produce content over here. I do not commentate on what others do. We laugh and we joke and we have a good time. But everybody on this right now on this platform, we have other content. Everybody up here, all 5 of us, we do things other than talk about other people. And so at the end of the day, I can laugh and joke and we can play around with it. And that's all we did was came on here to kiki kaka, shout out Jada Nerd, and just do a little something. But, you know, when he threatened me, I was like, really? That's what we doing now? And again, all you want to do is come for what everybody else had already come for. Bring me something new. Bring me something different. Impress me. Yes, Christian.
I just have a question. How did he threaten you if he's the same one talking about the men in the sector or in this area threatening other women?
Because isn't that what they tell that they always want to go after the women? Right. Okay. Because all I did was ask him to get out my chat. I didn't say nothing about that, man. I said get out my chat.
Interesting.
You know, but that that's a valid point. I'm just captivating Christian. That's so valid. Because he's supposed to be the man, James and all these other people. They pick on the women. Right. But you're right.
That's always his thing.
Because last time I checked, I'm all woman.
Every inch. That's
right. You know, Jaded.
No, I mean, I just think that he's just one of those individuals that it's you know what you're going to get. There will not be much of a variance in what he's putting out there. The people know what they're going to get when he comes up, and he has to constantly stir things up to get that reaction. A lot of it is fabricated. It's contrived.
It's another hashtag GDI. That's another GDI.
And it's just one of those things where it's like, sometimes you do have to go to the lowest common denominator because I'll put it to y'all like this. Okay. One of my favorite movies is called Amadeus, and it talks about Wolfgang. I love Amadeus. Mozart. And it gave us a fictional account, or a fictional account rather, of a rivalry between Mozart and his lesser competitor, i.e. rival, Salieri. So I look at anybody on this platform that has original ideas and content and branding as being a Mozart to him, because he is Salieri in all cases. He will always be a less than rival. He will always be good enough. Just like when, they had to tell him, look, you need to tell people when to applaud. That's why he does the Bush League antics and tactics that he does, because that's as much as he can do. When you're limited, you can't really expand upon that. You can't pour a gallon of water into a thimble. And we're talking about somebody that has a thimble's worth of integrity, a thimble's worth of moral fiber, a thimble's worth of mental cognitive dexterity to actually navigate.
That's too many syllables for this young man. You give way too many syllables. Hey, Ariel.
That's good. It's one syllable for every inch around that bus line that they parade in this sector. So every time they flop them kids out there and they show them breastises, I'm going to add a syllable. So we got a long night ahead of us.
Wow.
Okay.
Well then.
See, that's what happens when somebody can smith words. If you can smith words, then you can actually drag someone quite effectively, and you don't have to resort to
I don't drag people. I just sit here and I just
get that big ass book out and you just start dropping atomic bombs. That's what you do.
That is exactly
Kaboom.
Right. Okay. Kaboom.
I also do
The
not
gigantic book. I was like, wow. It's so ominous.
It is. Look at it. Look at it.
Come on, unabridged.
People ask me what kind of book is this. This book is actually a dictionary. It's Webster's Third New International Dictionary.
How about if he had hair when he opened it, it'd be like
my head is not small. And that's how big the book is.
Hey Ariel, how you doing, baby?
And no, watch this. I just want to show y'all the words. It's not big words. They are tiny words in here. So they have every word ever known to man. And they're over, I think it's 3,000 plus pages.
That's what's up.
Well, that's where you get all those monosyllabic, words.
It's old
but
school.
that's how I feel, and I know that whenever you speak on people, they come back and they lash out. They're supposed to do a clapback or whatever if you warrant it, if you're interesting enough. So they may have something to say, they may not. But I do stand upon my premise and what the energy that I'm bringing to this chat tonight on this panel, and that's that they are limited, and that's my position, and I do not
Which
wish
is
to
why
deviate
you
from
have
that.
to give those types of people low-hanging fruit, because they can't reach up to the high-hanging fruit. That's all you can give them is low-hanging fruit, because they can't reach up to the. I mean, come on now. You wonder why you have to give them the low-hanging fruit, because they are the low-hanging fruit. They can't get up high. They're fat.
oh.
Well, I'm not gonna hit on the thick and juicy. You know what I'm saying?
You
Because I was
just
thinking
talking about how
about
many
that.
inches he got around his stomach.
No, but I just said that I said that they have an ample bosom and that they might need support. That's always been my position, is they lack support figuratively and metaphorically, and I want them to be supported in their life on the sector, and I want that chest to be supported because it sorely needs to be supported. And all I said
You know
was,
what? I make this observation?
Mm-hmm.
My observation is that we have found out tonight that his father had that bright orange hat, and he didn't want to be exactly like his father, but he is still a man of his father's heart, and he has donned the orange shirt. So he doesn't have an orange hat. He has an orange shirt.
She's gonna get you, sister.
It's there.
She's gonna get you.
Run, just run. Don't fight back.
But yeah, no, y'all. So I just, because I shared with LT. I thought I had told y'all what he said, but clearly I did not. I thought I had told y'all, Abby, and I really thought I had told y'all what he said. But I just thought it was funny. Like I didn't.
Damn well you didn't tell me, because damn well you didn't tell me there's such a thing.
She'd have been putting makeup on and reading them at the same time.
Okay. Okay, in the morning. Okay, giving us that beat in the morning.
Okay, that's really morning.
But as I'm baking, I'm about to bake you.
Okay. Oh, child.
As I'm baking, I'm about to bake you.
Right. Abby, you know how Abby gives it. You know how Abby gives it.
I can't stand y'all.
Which I would say
mine is not nearly as eloquent as our little brothers.
Yeah, well, Judith and El Teddy, they have an art.
Theirs
is art. I don't
are
have
wordsmiths. They're very intelligent. They're all these degrees and
intellectual,
well read, and they like to read. I, however, am just gonna say, watch your motherfucking mouth.
Hashtag GDI.
Oh, did you just say what now?
Who, me? What did I say?
What? Watch your mouth. What?
Or find me on your porch, bitch. What happened? Say it to my motherfucking face, bitch. I like to fight. What you want to do? Either get down or get laid down. What you want to do?
Better act right before you get smacked right.
Get down or you get laid down. Hey, take it to the old late. Hey, take it back to how everybody had that one aunt who used to say, "Play pussy and get fucked if you want to." Everybody had that one aunt that always said that.
Right.
It's me. I'm that aunt. It's me.
Mm.
I'm that aunt. You know what? Let's talk about that for a second. Like real talk. Simone Moore brings up a point. Do you think that that he takes advantage of his disability?
No, I think his disability takes advantage of him.
Ooh.
I think that he is self-aware enough to operate within it.
Yeah, I agree. He's very much aware.
He's very self-aware.
Yeah, he's very self-aware of it, and
What's up, Cookie?
he utilizes it to gather sympathy from the people.
Right. Yeah.
But you know, there's a thin line between people laughing with you and laughing at you. And I feel the same way with the mental illness.
But he doesn't care either way. He doesn't care either way.
Yeah, he doesn't. He really doesn't care.
He doesn't
You're
care
right.
either way.
Because as again, comprehension, he doesn't know the difference.
Yeah, and lack of integrity for that.
I'm not going to even say he doesn't know the difference. He's here for either one.
Yeah.
I'll be right back, y'all. Hold on.
Okay.
Oh God.
Oh, she done left her own live, Jesus.
Oh,
Right.
I mean, because it could be one of those things where you know, when someone has identity crisis and they can't identify with anything, then you get this kind of perverted cycle of imitation and then lashing out and attacking the very thing you were imitating initially. And that's what he does. He imitates, and then he comes on the back end and then he bashes it. You get what I'm saying? And then that just ties into the fact that A, he doesn't like himself, and B, he doesn't even know who or what he is, and he's still trying to figure that out. I really believe that.
One can't say that they blame him for not liking himself. I mean, the man has a mirror, probably a couple of them in the house. So I definitely understand how he can say that he doesn't like himself. I mean,
could it actually be a yearning for acceptance, though? Like overall?
I mean, I think ultimately, yeah, but there's just something wrong about it.
Yeah,
and I think that people don't want to call it out because of the you know, issues that he may have, but we all have issues. Mm-hmm. I have issues, you know what I'm saying? But you just try to manage it as best you can. Yeah. He just took his to a dark place. Mm. And that's what he does. You get what I'm saying? So,
well, what people don't understand is coming from the educator aspect, and I try to tell a lot of students who fall into the special education spectrum that you have K through 12 to get your life in order and get your house in order. Because at the moment that you become an adult, all of this special ed goes right up out the window. Nobody's going to care at that point. You had K through 12 to figure out your soul salvation, to get your soul salvation in order. Then I'm going to give you a perfect example. Maybe about 15 years ago in Miami, they were on the plane. That plane was getting ready to take off. This man didn't want to sit down. The air marshals told him sit down. His wife said, "Oh, he hasn't taken his medication." Da 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 da. Baby, they gunned him down and killed him on said plane. Mental illness or not, because when you become an adult, we're not going to make all of these exceptions for you and all of these accommodations and modifications, because you're an adult now, and now we have to be concerned with the masses, and we have to be able to protect the general public. And I think that, you know, people like him expect to have those same accommodations and exceptions made for him as an adult, and nobody cares about your difficulties and your disabilities at this point. Work it out. You grown. Get it together.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna take it a step further. You're absolutely correct. And I'm gonna take it a step further. You know, I worked at the jail for a couple of years. I taught at the jail. I taught at the juvenile detention center here. And I'm gonna tell you now, when those kids went to court and those lawyers try to present all this information about them being special ed and them needing this and them needing that, them judges ain't give a damn. Right. Those judges did not care. Depending on what happened, again, you know. But in most cases, if you were out here fighting or you stole something or you did, those lawyers could present IEP after IEP after IEP. Those judges ain't give a damn. So all that goes out the window. And I really you know, I deal with the same thing, El Teddy, talking to my students and making them understand that life is not an accommodation. Like, and the parents need to understand, because see, the parents are the same ones that make this as well.
Yeah,
and they ill prepare their children for the real world and what happens, you know, when they graduate or get that certificate that I was gonna say Wiley has.
by sheltering them and not letting them realize that the world is real.
Okay.
And then also part of that is, you know, we all get to this point where we kind of realize that, because we all have grandiose ideas when we grow up, and in the world, you grow up and you see, okay, I'm not as great as I thought I was.
Right.
And it's a humbling experience, and a lot of people don't handle that very well. So you got to listen to him. I'm an entertainer. I'm a comedian. It's obvious that it's important to him to be famous and to be known and to make a mark. And the fact that at 30 years or whatever age, close to that or whatever, you have not made a mark. You are not in entertainment. You are not a comedian. You are not an IMDb. You don't have an IMDb page. You have 0 credits. You get what I'm saying? Then you start realizing that all of your foo-la-la is in a sector that is monitored by a conglomerate that you'll never have any ownership or stake in. So
no bones about
basic, and he's having trouble understanding.
Jaded, there's another proverbial library and stunt coming.
Oh, it's coming.
Please, there's another one coming. If so, to have a bigger or more grander audience with which he can have the look at me moment. Because in that, you know, in their own minds and in their own head, life is a click and a view for them. They want to be seen. They want people to look at them, because they know just walking down the street, normal people do not want to look at them because they're not appealing to the eyes. However,
but the shade is they're not talented.
Exactly. So they have to take these, go through all of these, you know, having these episodes and things that have to one up the other one, and do these things that are going to get a big the big screen, the cameras, the lights, and all of that stuff, people to look at them, and it's for nefarious reasons. You know, one can describe him as being subversive almost, and that's scary. He's a scary individual, because you just don't know how far he's going to go down the road to just trying to get cameras on him and for people to know his name. I'm not saying that he is this type of person, but think about the mindset of some serial killers or some people who want to do mass killings. A lot of them, when you talk to people who work in psychosis and in psychiatry, they talk about the fact that these are individuals who simply want their name to, you know, be, you know, in their history books. They want to be known. And even if that has to come at the behest of the general public, or, you know, through whatever means by which they do it, they don't care. It's all about people know who I am now.
But see, that's the thing.
They don't say the names anymore. I know, like on The View, when they have mass shootings or things like that happen, they will just say the suspect. That they will not say these people's names anymore, for that exact reason, that people are just trying to get famous by any means necessary. And a lot of people were saying that the library stunt was fake, like he wasn't really having a breakdown, like he knew what he was doing. He was just trying to go viral, which I don't know, but I know that attorney he got is very real. So those court dates he have are very real. So, and that might be why he quit his job, because if he has to pay restitution, you can't pay restitution off of zero income.
But like, I think that it's okay. You know how you get on YouTube and you be like, oh my God, everybody's talking about it. Everybody knows whatever. But do you know that 9 times out of 10, if you go to your job, don't nobody know what the hell you're talking about? Like, I was so worried about, oh my God, you do. And then I go into the real world, and I'm not saying people don't find you on YouTube and they don't find it, but I'm telling you, more often than not, people don't even know what the hell is going on YouTube on this part. So yeah, he thinking like, oh, everybody know me. Yeah, there is a a fraction of 1% of the population in the global, on the world that might be talking about you, Wiley, or whoever may fall in that category.
Right.
But people don't even know about these videos. Like I'm telling you, I was like, man, I'm going through so much, and I'm starting describing. They're like, well, what the hell is that? And what kind of name is that? And who is that? And what? Like, they don't even know. They don't care. So on one hand, yeah, people do be talking, and you do have to deal with that. But then also think about this: there's more people that don't give a shit because they don't even care.
More people than not. Yeah. Yeah, there's some great comments in the chat. Because again, it's so like, to quote my little brother, God did it. Ain't no need for me to just what I'm gonna say. Like, God did it.
GDI, hashtag GDI.
Oh Lord, we always lose them at some point in time. Right, there's no reality online, and I mean, and El Teddy, and this isn't, this is in no way meant to be a shade or anything, but just to use that as an example. Here you are, a YouTuber who, when you were on YouTube at the beginning of a lot of this stuff, when with the Scorpion show was young and all that, you had well over 100,000 subscribers, and people act like you just got here. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, people only remember what's in front of them, and it's not real. The shit is not real. Hey, JLC Productions, how you doing, babe? You know what I'm saying? And it's not to be, and I don't mean that to be shady at all.
No, not at all.
You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, like you said, like, it ain't real. And I come on here, like I said, I do content. The lives I do because I think they're fun. I like talking to people. I like interacting with people. But at the end of the day, 90% of my YouTube channel is me uploading videos about stuff. Hey, Andrea. So, you weren't speaking to me. You speaking to El Teddy. My bad. So,
hey.
My bad. You weren't speaking to me. My bad.
Hey, Andrea. Hey, Darren J. Shondo.
Okay, what's up, Ebony? You're right. If you brought up half the stuff that goes on YouTube, they would look at you like, I do that now because a lot of my family knows that I do. Hey, Diving for Death. 5A must be done because everybody coming in here now. 5A must be done. Welcome. But a lot of my friends and family, and I'll say stuff about stuff going on, or this is happening, or that's happening, and they're like, huh? Oh, okay. Oh, all right then. Okay. Hey, Diving for Death, how you doing? Thank you, Andrea. Hi, boo. But yeah, and so at the end of the day, it's like, it's all laugh, it's all jokes, it's all fun. But you can't even really come on here and just be fun with people anymore because they take this shit so far with all the docs.
Hey, JLC Shondo.
Time. You know what I mean? You can't even just have a good time with people. But, I ain't worried about anything that this boy is going to say. He said he was being nice to me. Okay, well, continue to be nice. Leave me the fuck alone. I ain't bothering you. I was trying to be nice to you and let you know you're not going to hear from, you will never get the satisfaction of a response from James Caldwell. I just wanted to let you know. Hey, reasoning is key. I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying. But, I mean, you said, y'all always want to say RuPaul said no. I was just telling you, Spiller Boy said no. Spiller Boy said no.
As y'all can see, people who have just come in the chat, I have sat here and been quiet this entire time.
Tell a lie and shame the devil.
These people that read that young man Marquise Wiley into oblivion.
Hey, what's up, Patty Duke? How you doing, babe?
They done read Marquise Wiley into oblivion, and I done sat here and shook my head like,
Wow.
I think the nicest person is Ebony, who's always a nice person. And I think
reasoning is key.
I think Ebony is the one we need to be worried about, y'all. Can we all agree that Ebony is the one that we probably need to be the most worried about? Because I think that if Ebony,
do I need to send you the book so you can,
no, Ebony don't need no book.
No, because I'm gonna take the book and hit somebody in the head with it.
Well, this is a blunt object. This might hurt worse. This is a blunt object.
That would knock somebody out.
Right.
Look, little baby. L Teddy has been on here showing his you know how he do. He has been showing his What you worried about? What's wrong, boo? Lady Snoop, what you worried about? They bothering you. Don't you let them people bother you, girl. You and the Snoopers keep doing what y'all do. Don't you let them people bother you. L Teddy has been on here showing his natural born ass.
Check the replay. I checked the replay. I ain't said nothing.
Wow.
Yeah, check the replay. Check the replay and then let me
reflect.
Let the record show.
I'm not gonna sit here and say I didn't say nothing. I'm gonna say that El Teddy is lying about not saying nothing. I think Abby and Captivating Christian are tied for saying the least. JD,
I only have one sentiment for this whole thing. So
I laughed. The shit was funny. That's all I'm saying. And I'm gonna keep saying it, and I stick by it. The shit was funny.
The shit was funny.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Y'all are horrible people. I have not laughed at this young man once today.
And that's
you might not have laughed, but you was reading. You wasn't laughing, but you was reading. You was reading from the Book of Darkness.
The Book of Darkness.
Cross section.
Oh yeah. That's the one I'd be worried about is Abby coming off the porch. Because I just feel like if Abby came off the porch, once again, me coming off the porch I'm gonna give you a little light. You're not gonna get a whole lot. We know that El Teddy will drop atomic bombs. Abby, I think, is gonna come out with her switchblade in one hand and her taser in the other, and that's just gonna be the end of it.
Yeah.
Jada coming off the porch with katana blades, with ninja-like surgical precision.
Yeah.
To slice you up. And then my boo up above me is going to come with bandages to help, try to mend you back together. I see you up there, boo. I see you. I see you.
Fix it, God.
El Teddy, when are you going to be here? What day are you going to be here?
Thursday.
So you're getting here on Thanksgiving?
Mm-hmm.
Let's try it.
Okay. I keep forgetting. I feel like that's going to be a problem. She is, exactly, Lady Snoop. She is quiet, but not. I wouldn't recommend it. I wouldn't recommend anybody. She quiet, but I wouldn't recommend nobody fucking with her. I wouldn't.
Yeah. Now, see, I'm the opposite. If you come over here and try to fight me, I'm going to fall on the ground and be paralyzed and let you beat me down, honey. Because I got one more good civil lawsuit, baby. Wait, not criminal. I don't want no parts of criminal court. But, baby, this civil lawsuit, my attorneys are great. And they're going to have a clause in that civil lawsuit that is already written that says, should you try to file for bankruptcy, this court proceeding will be exempt from your bankruptcy status. So, baby, I will be, get my coin from you for the rest of your existence. Every time you file taxes, every time you go to work, baby, I want you to run me my coins.
I'm gonna just say this. For the benefit of the new people that have come to the room, y'all missed a lot of fun. But I'll say this because I'm not going to be up late because I don't want to fall asleep and embarrass myself. But I'm gonna say this, and I was trying to think about what he reminds me of and what his.
You remind me of a girl.
Reminds me of what I think of, what I associate when I think of what they produce and put out there.
Nope, not doing it with you. Nope.
I
use the word produce lightly, but y'all remember back in the day, for those of y'all that's old enough to remember cable.
Oh, this is going south. This is going south.
And all that stuff like that. And you had the A and the B option, and you had all your cable channels, okay? You had your QB.
Yeah, I remember that. Had to get up and switch to the A and B.
And all that, okay. Remember how there was always a cable public access channel, you know what I'm saying? And remember how the cable access channel was always, low budget and bootleg, and it was always one old fern and a folding chair. and a sheet for a backdrop. And compared to cable and compared to network television, it was rinky dink and all run down and rod shot.
Yeah.
So when I watch or when I think about this individual's content, air quotes, I get cable access television. I
told y'all this was going south. I told y'all that.
Folding chair. I get one old sheet. You know what I'm saying? Serving as one old backdrop. Let's put old italicized the word old. So every time we say
with the wood paneling in the background.
This is what I have had to be privy to all night. I have sat here.
Casio keyboard.
Listen, let the record show.
Ma'am.
I have sat here all night and watched Jaded and Really B and Ebony and Captivating Christian read this young man down while I have sat here comfortably on the porch trying to beckon and call him back on the porch.
You do know there is a playback to all this.
There is a playback, but that's all I wanted to say. I just get that vibe. I kind of get the vibe, like, you know how we got these in real high-tech diapers and high-tech Pampers and the Ultra Elite Guard gel, but back in the day you had cloth diapers. He kind of gives me cloth diaper tees, where you know what it is.
Well, now they have the night ones.
Yeah, the night ones. But remember, they used to use cloth and one old safety pin. And I kind of get that vibe that literally there's just one old safety pin and old diaper cloth, cable access television. That's what I get.
Okay.
All
right.
Give me like Baby Huey.
The Baby Huey. Ooh, Baby Huey.
Give me like Baby Huey.
Ain't nothing baby about that young man at all. Nothing.
So that's what I have to say.
But okay, sure, fine.
Yeah.
I'm saying the way he spelled.
You know.
Listen.
Well, it takes a lot of effort to cut them letters out the magazines like that. You know what I'm saying? So you can't fault them for that.
Monkchip, I'm so glad you're here. Monkchip, please save me from these people, because I have been here on the porch and they have been handing out drug problems to Wiley all for this last hour and 17 minutes. These people have been handing out drug problems, and I've been sitting here cringing, clutching my pearls and having to go off screen because they've been reading, and I've been sitting here just as nice. Child.
So here's what the fuck we're not gonna do today. We're not gonna continue to listen to this bullshit. Know when your ass got the Book of Darkness sitting in your motherfucking lap and you been reading this whole goddamn hour and 17
minutes. And I came late. I wasn't even at the beginning of the broadcast.
Okay. Because he was still in hair and makeup, getting himself together.
Right. Doing push-ups, make sure his titties are sitting right.
Hey, but you know what? I support my titties.
I know
all
that's
I'm trying to do is make sure they support theirs.
Come on, titties. Okay, so here's what I'm not going to do. What you just did.
Because how Serena said, we have knockers. So if you've got knockers, you've got to make sure that they sit properly. So that's what it is.
Come on,
window liquor.
This how window liquor though. But this is how you know. For and Abby, you can join me in this one. For us ladies, hey, what's up, Mr. Shay? For us ladies who know we need that extra support.
Absolutely.
We know what a good bra will run us.
Absolutely.
So that's how you know when somebody say they only spending $20, $30 on a bra. That's how you know what kind of bra they got. Okay.
Right. And then you got two good wears to support out of that, and then the wire is going to come out of it. Then what you going to do?
Even if you get the two good, that's when you doubling up and you putting a sports bra over top to give you that lift, because a $30 bra can't do nothing for me, but point me to the $60 bras. I don't know.
Come on.
Man.
Well, how much is that tank top that the men wear that it makes them look like they don't got the titties no more?
I don't know.
Yeah, because I'll put up the $5. We can do a GoFundMe right now and get one old piece of male spank. I'm dead serious. I'm gonna go ahead and set up the GoFundMe now, and I'm gonna share the link. I'm gonna share the link. I'm gonna create the GoFundMe
for all of you people who have come in here in the last 10 to 15 minutes. I have not said anything. It is these people that you see all around me that have been reading down.
Not necessarily a training bra, Darren, but it ain't gonna do much.
No, but they have male Spanx, and it's like a tank top, and it's elongated, so it comes all the way down to the lower stomach. You know what I'm saying? And it sucks it all in, so we can put our monies, a little bit of pennies
But we
together.
don't need him with no Spanx because the stuff in his intestines have to go somewhere when that stuff squished together. And the lab, we already know how that works out for him. We don't need that on this earth.
We're trying to save the dates, Teddy.
No
painted dates, allegedly.
Dear God, that stuff has to go somewhere. If y'all squeezing his intestines together, y'all just squeeze. This stuff is like a toothpaste. You squeeze the toothpaste, the stuff come out. It's like soft ice cream.
Look, it's a waist trainer, but it's not the waist. Listen. It's a waist trainer, but it's the waist that's called garbage. A waist trainer. Get it? Waist.
It ain't keeping it in.
But I'm pumped.
Thank you.
All night.
Miguel, I'm not ignoring you, baby. I don't have any advice for you, boo. I don't. But do what the doctors tell you to do. I don't.
You're seeing a doctor.
Make sure you see a doctor because I'm just, this is all shits and giggles here. I can't give nobody. I'm not qualified to give.
And this is all satire, and that's the ultimate shade.
Wait,
so if anybody catch
what are we giving advice about?
Satire.
He has anxiety and depression, so.
Yeah, so this all shits and giggles. I don't want to say nothing.
No, I'm not. Listen, and technically, if we were licensed to give psychological help or licensed psychiatrist, we would not give you advice on the internet.
Yeah, YouTube is not the place to handle that. Yeah. Wait a minute. Danielle said that a compression tank is $39.99. All right, I'll put the first $1.99 in going towards the.
I ain't giving that bitch a goddamn thing. That bitch owe me money. The fuck, I wouldn't get that bitch. Listen.
How he owe you money? How he owe you money?
$2 nickels, and the shit he says on YouTube might get me a dime, okay? That bitch ain't worth shit. And he owes me money for the years that I have lost on my vision watching him, okay? I told you, he was a helmet child, and he did this all day in school, okay? And you see the crater that young man had. Y'all see that, and I have to see it. This is not radio tube. This is YouTube, and I am disgusted and sickened that I have lost vital years on I already wear these damn glasses, and I have lost vital years on my vision watching the helmet child go back and forth like this all day. He's a helmet child.
Oh God.
The views expressed by L Teddy 27 are those of L Teddy
27, right?
And not necessarily the views of ReallyBTV.
I'm not doing it. Anybody else? I'm not doing it.
Thank you for
Run me my money because I got to get LASIK and all kinds of other cataract surgery and all kinds of other surgeries to make up for the years of my vision that I'm gonna need back dealing with him. Listen, I have stabbed myself in the eardrums a couple times having to hear him try to speak the English language. I told you he's still working on phonemic awareness. Listen, for graduation, the fact that he could piece together Marquise Wiley without misspelling it, that's all he needed to be able to get that certificate of attendance right there, being able to recognize his name. So, baby, you asking that young man to put a whole paragraph together, dear Lord, 7 pound, 3 ounce baby Jesus. I need my money. So that's why I ain't have nothing.
Reason is key for that.
Thank you. I'm about to say thank you. Reasoning is key. Thank you, baby.
Thank you.
Now, exactly, little baby. Now, to hear Teddy tell the story, he wasn't saying nothing, but did he just not say, like I told y'all already, da 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 da? So that lets you know that all that was a lie. Thank you.
I was minding my business, Shawnette and Danielle, and these people asked me why he owed me money. And I had to explain why that bastard owed me money. Dear God. Lord, y'all done sent Jada all the way off screen. It's y'all, it's not me, the people around me.
Jada said that he wasn't gonna fall asleep on camera. He was gonna say his piece and go to bed. Jada already said that. Now he didn't say good night. He just clicked off. But you know what? I ain't even mad at him. You know. Look, I feel like he owed me money for all of my taxes that went towards his SSI check. That's all I'm saying.
I told you earlier, we work for him. We work for him. Okay.
Ooh, Darren.
That's why he's
baby. Darren is leaking from his nose and is leaking from that other hole behind. Okay, it's leaking from both sides, up top in front and down bottom and back. It's leaking from both ends. Baby, we done told you who his daddy is. Now we done introduced you to his daddy.
Fleetwood Coupe DeVille.
Yeah, he done took his daddy's orange hat and turned it into an orange shirt. Dear God, do Jesus.
Run, sister bitch.
Don't like that.
And the sad part is y'all are laughing at this young man. They have put in the chat the number that we can get that young man help 24 hours a day. And y'all are over here laughing and getting comic relief off of him. And I am generally concerned for his well-being.
All I know is he better not never disrespect Emmett Till again. That's all I got to say about that.
Oh, he better not disrespect you again like that. That's uncalled for.
Right. And that's on period.
And that's on period point blank.
Come on.
I'm just saying.
Ooh, my family done spoke.
Don't get jumped out here in these streets.
Get done up. Run up to get done up.
I don't fight.
Hey, Shawana.
Because all he had to say was thank you very much and keep it moving.
Right.
I thought I was helping his ass out, but you know, clearly it was not appreciated.
Captivated Christian, can I just say how kind of sexy this whole, aggressive side is?
It is a little.
It's kind of tittillating.
I mean, it can get there, but I try not to.
Well, we heard about the story earlier.
We heard about the baby daddy story. We were there.
Yeah, we heard the baby daddy story. I said, what?
And you know who was even? My mom was worse. My cousin had told me, she was like, not my son. And my mother's never, she's church lady.
And her hair went into a bun. I don't understand why you don't understand.
Mm-hmm. No, I just, that was something I just never,
Where you think you got it from?
Well.
Christian, are you going home for Thanksgiving? Or are you gonna be here?
I will be here, it looks like.
Oh, we might have to ride down the road and come and say hi. Look at El Teddy. Sit up. Did you see him just sit up? Did you see him? Lord, sit back, El Teddy. Sit back.
Thank you so much, Darren. Thank you.
Darren, he is.
He said making the girls moist. Oh, God, fix it. Oh, Jesus. That's on the main line.
Tell him what you want. My bad. Okay.
But I say really be got to sing a singing spirit.
Yeah, sure do.
Look, God knew not to let me sing because I can't sing. I don't have that talent.
No, you can sing in the background. You can sing it in the background.
Singing in the background. I could be Sissy Houston in the back.
I make that face like
right. I'll be making that face like.
We just won't do no solos. Okay.
Solo,
I know. I'll do the solo and hit notes for you. Don't worry. Those notes will be hit.
My brother,
we would have to check that pitch and tone.
Don't worry. Oh, I have my whole family sing, so that's not a problem for me.
Okay, here we go.
The entirety of it.
My brother and sister can sing, and I always said that God gave me the brain. He gave them the voice, but he gave me the brain. So They didn't appreciate that too much.
Why am I making this face, Danny? Because anytime my friends come over, the skanks roll through the room in booty shorts with no drawers on and a shirt with no bras on. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? My friend who I invite to the house, okay, and they come out half naked, dropping shit on the floor, talk about, oh, did I drop this?
Ass all up in the air. Sure is. Tooted.
And I
mad?
No, not at all.
That thing up, mommy, make it roll. Okay.
I'm here for all the Thanksgiving festivities.
Lord. So if you must know, Danielle, this is what I got to deal with.
Oh, thank you, Darren. Oh, thank you, baby. Hey, Shish Trish, how you doing, boo? Look, let me say
acting a fool. Like we ain't got good.
So let me say this because I'm going to get up off of here.
Hey, Cold Karma.
So don't forget tomorrow morning, El Teddy will be posting his football picks.
Cold Karma, it's ants in the bushes, okay? And please have on your knee pads because we do real seedy insulation stuff in the bushes. It's ants down there now. Watch out for them ants in the bushes. Knee pads on.
Okay.
This is not the house of debauchery. Anyway, so in the morning, don't forget El Teddy will be posting his football picks, and I actually did pretty good this week at my football. I want a little bit of change this week. Want a little bit of change.
Are you gonna run me my coins?
First of all, I knew he was gonna say that. I didn't win the
run me that
football pool at work. Okay,
my 10%.
I won the football pool at work. I had the least amount of games wrong. I only got one game wrong this last week. I almost had a perfect week.
10%.
Patty Duke, that's absolutely right. If you come for one of us, you better be looking behind you because one of us is coming.
Okay, that's it. That's it. Oh, Darren says she got a knee pillow, baby. Okay.
Ooh. Come on now.
She said she a professional.
Knee pillow.
Wilt
I got a pillow for it.
Like just
Danielle, I'm glad you liked the chat this morning. Y'all know Saturday. Well, it was this afternoon, really. But you know, Saturday mornings we have a good time. We have a good time.
We have a good time. I had to come out for a little while. I was out and about. Look, let me tell y'all what this brat did this morning. This brat right here. This brat right here. This morning called me. Right? Called me this morning and said, "Were you asleep?" I said, "No." He said, "Oh, dang, I wanted to wake you up." And got mad because...
Do I need to remind the people of last week? Do I need to remind the people last week when it was like 6:30 in the morning and you woke me up?
His phone died. So you had to
Are we doing a shot?
Wait, hold on.
Get some liquor.
Okay, let me get a shot.
Wait a minute. Let me go get my shot, dear God. Hold on.
Was I a bit too harsh in my reading?
Absolutely not. You were fine, Jamie. You were fine. And I appreciate everything that you had to say.
Where's my shot?
How he gonna say you want to take a shot and then be gone? What the hell?
I'm looking for my shot glass, whore.
Not you, fool.
Oh shit. Well, I got some pink lemonade. So
okay, well let me get my shot.
Everybody else gotta go get their liquor. I got my pink Kool-Aid, so we just wait.
Y'all trying to get me drunk today. Let me call the babe and tell the babe to come back over.
Can you come over? Come over.
All right.
Come over.
Got our shot. We ready.
Because we would get ready to shut the live down anyway, so we might as well shut it down with a shot. Hey,
you know what? And I'm gonna put this in the chat. I probably should have did it this morning. A lot of you all who are in here are on my chats as well. Y'all can tell me another day besides Thursday that y'all want to do happy hour again. Let me know, because I know the Gentleman's Channel have infiltrated what was our regular Thursday happy hour. We used to have a good time on Thursday happy hour. I really do miss Thursday happy hour, but the Gentleman's Panel, dear God, has taken over.
Hey, what's up, Shelby?
So, y'all let me know if another day y'all want to do the happy hours, because even my siblings loved happy hour. Jaded loved happy hour. We would wait for him to get home. Really be loved happy hour with her Jack Daniels. Abby would always be drinking water or some kind of assorted juice over there. And so, Captivated, that doesn't count. That look like a mixed drink, and we need a good shot over here. Okay,
no, it's not. It's nothing but vodka.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
I need you to stop. Oh, hey, Jake.
I love that aggressiveness right there, Captivated. That was cute.
Captivated Christian, when I come climb into your bedroom window tonight, that's the look I want you to give me.
Well, honey.
What the kind of sense? Did you see that aggressive look? It was real like, oh.
Let me let you know.
Like a, oh.
That's the look I want.
I got instantly moist. I'm
on the third floor, so I wouldn't want you to hurt yourself. So you can come up the steps, okay?
Call me Spider-Man. Call me Spider-Man.
It's okay. You can come to the door.
Yeah, it's okay. You can come to the door.
I'm used to walls. I'm used to walls because I have them.
Incest aside, are we ready?
Oh, God.
This whole live is a damn mess. The entirety of this live is a mess. Why do they let us get together? Why?
All right, y'all. Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Which I see some. I see the drinks. Which y'all sipping on? Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. I got Jack over here. What you, Abby? You had what? Pink lemonade? You said.
I have pink lemonade.
What you sipping on? Captivating.
This is vodka Amsterdam.
Amsterdam. All right. What you got, Jaded?
Vodka Grey Goose.
And I know you got Bombay, right, Teddy?
Bombay Sapphire Gin. You already know.
I'm the only dark one on the panel tonight. I'm the only dark girl.
We don't do that mess.
Gotta be black.
Something about to happen. That dog juice get you loose. Hey.
I'm just saying.
I mean, make loose, but when you already loose, ain't nothing to be made loose.
Who is taking shots at Inshore?
Can I do the
Sure.
Can I do what we drink?
We got Patron Silver. We got some Jamaican rum punch, Chardonnay,
Night crawlers, Jamaican rum punch. Come on now.
All right.
Can I do the toast?
So let's go.
Okay.
Jada said he want to do a toast. Okay, Jada, toast it up. What you got to say, boo?
All right. My toast is that everybody gets enough fiber in their diet for regularity.
You know what? I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this.
The clean undergarments that are required in the adult stages of life. Here.
Okay.
And here.
Ooh, and that was the last of it. Oh, yes, Lord.
Oh my, great.
All right.
Okay.
Well, all right. Thank y'all for having me.
Well, join me back tomorrow. You guys at 1:00. Myself, Abby, Lady Nika, and Simone Moore will be having a panel discussion on colorism. So, we're gonna switch gears. We're gonna get back to, talking about stuff that fucking matters. Join us back here at 1:00.
I will be on in the morning sometime after I post my football picks. I'm going to have some interesting things to talk about.
Awesome.
Okay. So El Teddy will be live tomorrow morning after he does his football picks. So it looks like we might overlap a little bit. But
no, we won't overlap because y'all said 1:00.
Oh, okay. Then we won't overlap. Okay, cool.
Yeah, we won't overlap. I'll make sure. I won't do that to y'all.
No problem. I appreciate that. Yeah. So we'll be talking about colorism. And I tell you guys what, if any of you in the chat right now have a question that you might want us to talk about on the panel in reference to colorism or
I have a question. Who has bigger meat, light skin or dark skin dudes? There's my question for y'all to address. Colorism. That is an appropriate colorism.
That's not an appropriate question because I know that light skinned niggas with big meat and dark skinned niggas with big meat. What you mean?
I mean, percentage wise, who's more likely to have it?
I don't know
because I'm saying there aren't outliers.
You can't get to me unless you got big meat. So
me, being the angel that I am, I have not seen enough meat.
Angel of what?
What you got to say?
I've not seen enough meat to compare to
seeing as how I've seen more meat than a bathroom urinal at a stadium, I can give answers to this question, but I'll leave that to the ladies. I'll let y'all answer that tomorrow on y'all chat. I'm sure Lady Nika, if she's in the chat, or Simone,
is not even going to take that left turn.
I don't think so.
Talk about this.
No, we're not. That's not even.
I don't believe that to be the case.
I think that's a house of debauchery.
If you have anything else,
we may talk about it on my house of debauchery in the morning. Colorism. That's what we'll say.
Anything else in reference to the issue of colorism that you would like us to address on the panel.
Tammy, I'm not doing it.
That's why I paused. That's why I paused, because I was reading
what
Tammy said.
Wow. Really, Tammy? Really?
Look, that's why I paused when I was talking, because I was reading what she said.
You know what? I actually do have one. Really, B. Do y'all think y'all might can talk about the whole beef?
Serious. So what is it, boo?
Do y'all think y'all could perhaps talk about the beef between Little Kim and Notori Naughton and why she's still hating on her for playing her as Little Kim? And everybody is saying that her issue is because Notori is dark brown skinned. And we know that Little Kim is dealing with her issues of colorism and why she's trying to like one old white cat. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but, I mean, that's a comedy.
We can definitely talk about that.
But that's a serious question. Look it up. They've been beefing back, not beefing back and forth, but she's been.
She had a problem with Notori from the beginning.
Yeah.
I have a serious question too. Can y'all talk about, at least in the media, how it's more accepted to be lighter than darker? There's more money and more roles for lighter and darker. Y'all can even go back to the past, how say what you want to say. We needed our light skin brothers and sisters to open and wedge the door for a lot of people in not just the media, but in a lot of fields just in general. That's my first question. And then my other one is talking about how you often see those opposites.
You only get one question.
How you see opposites attract with the light skin and dark skin people in relationships.
Okay, thank you, El Teddy. Those are both great questions. Really, be write them down for you forget.
Yeah, what was the second?
I tried to give you a good non-debaucherous question. Now, if you want me to go down the road less travel, I can go down the road less travel.
What was the second question?
No.
What was the second question?
Roads diverged in the woods. That's all we need. Thank you.
El Teddy, what was the second question?
Oh, you want my second question now? My second question was, when we talk about relationships, how you often see a lot of opposites attract. People who are darker skinned tend to a lot of times say they prefer people lighter skinned, and vice versa. You see people who are light skinned say they tend to prefer people who are darker skinned.
Well, that's just like skinny and fat. Because let me tell you something about them skinny boys. They love all this fluffy.
They do.
They love the fluffy.
Just like the guys the gym rat guys.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. The muscles love the fluffy.
They like to pick it up.
And you know what? On the gay side, y'all are right, because they chase those chubs. When I'm talking on the gay side, the guys, they chase them, because I be in the gym, child, and I be trying my hardest to just work hard, and they don't look at me a second glance. But someone that's just a little bit healthier and, you know, a little bit thicker, not obese, not by a long shot, but just thick. You know what I'm saying? They get played. They like the thickness. They like, and it's it's together, like they're thicker, but it's just like with the women, they got their silhouette. They thicker, but they still got their shape, and they like these thicker guys. And it's like, wow. So yeah, you see that on both sides of the table, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, I'm serious. I'm just telling you what I know. All right, y'all, let's get up out of here. I'm going to, but I'll see you guys tomorrow at 1:00. I'll see y'all over at El Teddy's before that. And El Teddy, I'll be calling you for my football picks, sir.
Don't call me too damn early.
Oh, I know you didn't.
When you called me at 6:30 last week in the morning, I need to remind
you at 6:30? That wasn't me.
It was 6:45.
I did not know. I'm not even fucking up at 6 o'clock. It was like 10.
You was at community service last week. You forgot.
Okay, while JG and little sister is big,
Right.
I would just like to say that I am still accepting birthday blessings until December 3rd at the end of my birthday month because I celebrate a whole 30-day spirit.
I gave you your birthday blessing. You got your blessing.
Yes, I know you did. I'm not speaking to you. I'm talking to the chat. I'm referring to the chat. If you would like to be a blessing, that would be cash sign Ebby Reviews. Cash sign Ebby Reviews, all one word. Thank you.
And please remember to head over to her page. We're trying to get her to her 1,000.
That's right. If you are not already subscribed to Ebby, we're trying to get her to her 1,000, and we're trying to get Christian there too. Captivating Christian.
Yes, please. Because Captivating Christian be talking about really intelligent things. Really, all that political stuff is
so sexy.
A smart man is sexy.
Yes, they are. Let's say the janitor.
Oh shit!
Janitor can be sexy too.
I'm fucking with you, LT.
Janitors are sexy. If you were a janitor,
I'm fucking with LT. My bad. I'm sorry.
Hey, Abby, is your Cash App hyphenated?
Who, mine? No, it's all one word.
No, I'm saying.
What is it? $ Ebby Reviews?
No, I'm saying the name associated with it, is it hyphenated? I'm not trying to dox you.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Okay.
Yes, because I'm still married, but yeah.
Okay.
Whoa.
I just want to make sure I had the right one.
I've been married to this stupid nigga for almost 20 years. Don't do that.
No, but I just was asking for a specific reason. I just want to make sure I had the right one.
Daddy, I ain't scared of El Taddy. Do you think I'm scared of El Taddy? Ain't nobody scared of El Taddy. If I blow too hard, I can knock him over. Ain't nobody scared of El Taddy.
Now, that's the first time I've ever heard blow too hard and knock over and El Teddy in the same sentence.
That's not true. That's not
you
true.
ain't never lied, Darren. Darren, you ain't never lied about that. You ain't never lied about that. Abby.
Cash.
Yeah, I saw it. Wait. I'm doing it right there.
Right.
I don't believe that. Now, guys, don't do that.
Look at women. El Teddy got quiet, y'all. Y'all know what happens when he gets quiet.
I'm not gonna let y'all do that to El Teddy. I'm not gonna let y'all do that to El Teddy.
I'm done.
Don't do that.
Right there, Janitor's got the keys to everything. Everything. Damn.
I think it was frozen though, y'all. Because he wasn't moving at all. I think he might have been frozen.
No, he was moving. Very small increments. He wasn't even trying to be like.
I'm done, y'all. Oh, good.
He'll be all right. I love it. Y'all know I love El Teddy. Oh God. Okay. You in the, okay? I'm gonna let it. El Teddy, bring your ass back, because I know you still watching. Bring your ass back on here.
Come back.
Man.
Come back. El Teddy, bring your ass back.
That's right. Captivating Christian said, bring your ass back.
Captivating Christian said, bring your ass back here.
He gone. Like he's gone. Like he's gone. He's not backstage.
I don't know. Spectrum may have tried him again, because Spectrum stay trying us out in these streets.
That's why I thought he was frozen. I ain't gonna lie, I thought he might have froze up. But Captivating Christian said, nah, his ass was moving, so. All right, y'all. Well, let me get off of here so I can get ready to get my life together in the morning. Oh, here he come. He's back.
I'm so glad you're back. We thought something had happened. Are you all right?
You okay, El Teddy?
God damn it.
Oh God.
Teddy, get your
Why you gotta act like that? Listen.
Y'all.
Why you gotta act like that?
Right. Why you gotta change it up? We just finished making up. Look, really be steady. Want to jump in? She can't take the background. Look at her. She wants to so bad. Look at her.
What are you doing?
I don't know what you're talking about. Hey, boo.
Hey, I missed you.
Say he missed you.
He missed you.
We missed you.
I miss you.
Translation, you can keep that.
Right.
I'm so done, Jesus. It's so done.
El Teddy, you know I love you.
Oh, thank you, Jaden. I love you.
Oh God. Y'all stupid.
Yeah, we all a little special. Oh, a little special.
El Teddy, you not gonna say nothing? Don't be like that. Don't be like that. El Teddy, don't be like that. We love you though.
Don't do that, El Teddy. The people want to hear you, so give the
people what they want.
Hey, girl. Hey.
Thank you.
No, you ain't got to. So you don't have to act like that. You know you the favorite. I don't know why you was acting like that.
I mean, half the time I'm getting red for not being on the panel. So
Jada, we are so glad you made it tonight, though. It was good. It was so good having you on here tonight, Jada. I'm not even gonna lie. It was good.
Y'all already started off by bringing me. Y'all already started off by putting me on last. It started off downhill from the beginning. So I already knew what you would think about.
I'm gonna just say this: it feels good.
You wasn't here, Jaded. You did not see the shade of it all from the beginning. That's shade of it all.
Last. If you do invite me to the porch, you can put me on last because I am not, you know.
I'll tell you to run nothing over here. I'll put up who I want to put up first.
You are sure. You certainly are right. You are so right.
Oh my
but
God.
I'm gonna say I'm glad I actually showed up and didn't fall asleep. It's really
we
cool.
Are so glad.
It was a family affair. You know, we got together. Voltron came together, and you know.
The sad part is
we are Captain
Planet. The sad part is I done sat here all night and had to listen to you people go in, and I am probably gonna be the first one that this young man makes videos about, and I ain't did nothing all day. All day. I'm glad Mother is here to see how y'all is treating me.
But I don't know how to read like you do, El Teddy. El Teddy, I don't know how to read like you or James or Jay Wilson or Abby or Really B. I don't know how to read like y'all. All I said was, let's pray that we all get enough fiber in our diets so that way we all maintain regularity. And all I said was, when I look at when I look at that young man, I see cable access television. That's all I said.
Captivating Christian, I don't know how you let these two skanks turn you against me. And
wait.
Nobody has turned you against anybody.
What are you talking about?
What
are you talking about?
Now your ass really in trouble.
Now you in trouble for real.
Can y'all shut up for a minute, please? Hello.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, what you talking about?
As they say, make that make sense. Let's go.
Make that make sense.
Come on, let's go.
Yeah.
You let them turn you against
when
in the house of debauchery.
When I'll wait.
He did, Danny. He did just say I. He did.
When
he did say I love you still.
I love you too, but I don't think we seeing eye to eye right now.
And I think it's great that y'all are doing this. I love it. Let's keep this going. The eyes have it.
I'm not doing this with y'all.
I am going to have to end this conversation soon.
All agreed. All those in favor say aye.
All those opposed, dance to the left.
Listen, I don't. Just for the record, I do not read. I think we've all come to that conclusion.
See, I see what y'all doing here. I see what y'all doing. Oh, I'm crying so much right now.
I have a problem with this whole line of questioning.
Oh.
Again, like the young man's left eye, I'm just gonna look off over here.
Exit stage left.
Who the eyes have it? Okay.
Oh, guys, we should come together.
I want to know what Mother has to say about this.
Why is Mother not on? Finally came from in the house windmilling in the streets and playing bingo. Mother, are you back from bingo?
Oh my God.
I cannot.
I'm sure you got a lot of people thinking that he be at bingo all the time.
The heels have eyes. Listen, we're not going to continue to do this.
I'm not doing this with y'all. Y'all see what I have to deal with? I'm not doing this with y'all. Too much.
Mother said, I'm not saying nothing.
Oh God.
Baby, you got something in your eye.
Listen, I wore this shirt appropriately because Miss Levias said, it is always I.
Okay.
Miss Levias.
You will stand there and you will listen. Yes.
Okay.
Oh man.
Too much.
Oh God. Oh, Mother, you wrong. Oh, Mother, you wrong.
So we can do our sign off.
I want to know where to get it from.
Yeah, because I fly with my little lie.
Miss Shorty B, listen. He got that orange shirt because his daddy with an orange hat. We talked about that earlier. You weren't here.
Run,
we talked about that earlier. That was that captivating Christian read that he laid out on Wiley earlier.
I mean, keep your eye on the prize, and you know.
I did not.
You didn't tell us who his father was.
And I thought the eye of the storm was supposed to be calm.
That young man is right around here singing. It's the eye of the tiger. It's the thrill of the fight. Rising up to the challenge of our rivals.
God.
Eye of the tiger, honey.
I wanted to, but I can't.
It's above me now. It's above me.
I have nothing. It's the story of his life. I have nothing.
Oh,
yeah.
Been around the world tonight, yeah. Oh, I can't find my baby.
I don't know.
Nobody knows where he's looking. Nobody knows where he's looking. Like it's like a fucking.
Oh God.
I guess his first love was Ayana.
He needs Ayana to fix his eye. That's what he needs.
Okay.
Ayala fix my eye.
Oh God. Y'all are cloudy. Y'all are cloudy.
I'm dying over here.
Oh God.
Oh God. Oh God.
No, I can't find my daddy, Simone. Yo, we found the daddy, Simone. Now, Simone, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't allow him now. We found his daddy.
Oh Jesus.
Again, his daddy is.
Fix my
Found his daddy for him.
Ayala. Come on, Ayala.
Woo.
Oh,
No, that young man said, I've been searching for so long. Nobody like you.
He said, I know I've been changed. Yes.
I know I've been changed. Yes. Ooh, that I ain't changed though.
I cannot.
I bet you can. I cannot.
I bet you.
child, you gotta see the Truth Enterprise video about that daddy. It's a whole. You know what? The Truth Enterprise. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to listen to her. I'm gonna have to go listen to
It's
that.
the whole Kiki. I gotta check it out.
Y'all stupid as hell. Do you hear me?
I'm not doing this with y'all today.
I'm too old for this.
So I'm gonna ask Abby this, and we'll wrap it up with this because I know Abby knows the good word, and she know the good word. So when it talks about it's easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle, what do they mean by that?
No, you will not.
I have to live with myself.
No, you will not.
Baby, when the good Lord told Moses, who shall I say sent them? I am that I am. Sent you.
Tell them I am sent me. Yes.
Tell them I am sent you. Oh God.
He is the great I am.
Oh dear God.
I need a church fan. Lord have mercy.
Oh God.
What day did you wrong? Oh my God.
Y'all done spent 2+ hours going in on that young
As
man.
we come together for the closing prayer.
Y'all done spent 2+ hours.
Listen.
I just can't see that happening.
Oh,
Y'all have spent 2+ hours going in on that young man. 2.
I thank y'all. Oh man.
Go back and give all the wrong information for him to go off, and he not gonna comprehend what was told to him, and it's gonna be something completely different by the time he go live in the same shirt again for the 4th time.
It's his favorite.
I just like I can't.
Your favorite shirt?
I want to see a new shirt.
Come in.
I want him to put the helmet back on. I want him to put the helmet back on. That's really what I want. Him to put that helmet back on.
It probably
give me another.
Shit.
No, I'm coming out. Petty Duke, shut up.
I like Third Eye Blind myself, but you know.
Okay, and some new. Okay, and some new here too. All right, y'all. I got it.
Yeah,
that woman say, I got a new attitude. I got a new attitude, honey.
Whole 25-minute process.
Right. Oh my God. Stupid.
Next level dragon.
Like,
next level dragon right there, Lord. Have mercy.
Oh gosh.
All right. Good night, everybody. And I will see y'all later on today. I guess shit, it's after midnight now.
Oh,
Yes.
now I want to hear that is able.